good? It's Antbeatz.com. What's good with y'all, man? Share some tips with y'all, man, on how to build your fan base faster in 2016. Shit, man. Number one off top of the head is collaborations, man. When you collabing with somebody, you really kind of sharing their fan base, man. You kind of sharing the attention that they getting at the time. That's really what building your fan base is really about too. Is getting attention. Don't nobody know who you are. Can't nobody listen to your music, they'll know who you are. Collaborating is definitely a good way to build your fan base. You know what I'm saying? And on the second that is consistency, man. The more consistent you are, like the more subscribers and likes and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like come with it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like people be watching you. They can see how consistent you are. If you ain't put out some shit in like months, that shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? You'll slowly start seeing people unsubscribe from your shit and they'll just fall off. That's how people fall off. They don't stay consistent, you know what I'm saying? And even just being consistent with your quality, you know what I'm saying? You want your music to sound good, but you want your music to sound good a lot, most of the time, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time somebody put out a track, you want it to sound good. So you want to build that reputation that you put out good music, you know what I'm saying? Man, I remember a long time ago, me and my partner, we sold like 100 mixtapes and shit. But then when I go and listen to the mixtape that we sold, I kind of feel bad. We sold all them copies and shit that people was playing in their cars and shit. And at the time, people was complaining about it, but I didn't really know why they was complaining. But now that I realize, I know that why they was complaining, because it wasn't the music, you know what I'm saying? It was the quality of it. The bass wasn't hitting hard. What else? The voices was wavy. All around that shit, you know what I'm saying? The quality was horrible. You know what I'm saying? But the music was good though. They was feeling music, but the quality, you know what I'm saying? We just didn't know nothing about it. I had no clue. You know what I'm saying? Until I started mixing and mastering. And once I started mixing and mastering, it was like a whole different phenomenon I didn't even know about. I was like, damn. I was like, the whole time I just thought music was music when it come out your speakers. But nah. It's like, it's a real craft. It's a real art form to mix and master your shit. And the better your shit is mixed and mastered, like the more people feel your shit, the more people like it. But a lot of artists, they don't really know nothing about the quality. You know, man, like I was saying, man, a lot of artists, they don't know nothing about the quality, man. It's kind of like, you know what it kind of reminded me of, man, when I was in high school. When I got to high school, I just realized what weed was and shit. I didn't know nothing about weed and shit. And then it just dawned on me that motherfucker was in middle school smoking weed the whole time and shit, and I didn't even know. Like, I was clueless. I didn't know weed existed and shit. Like, that's the same shit with mastering, mixing, mastering. A lot of artists, they just make music, go in there, record, put on the beat, put that shit out. Like, they don't have no clue of mixing, mastering, like, that they music could sound better and shit. Like, totally oblivious to that shit. But once niggas start really paying attention to that, you gonna really start caring about how your shit sound before you put it out. Because how your shit sound is part of your brand too. It's like, people associate your name with how it sound. If it sound good, people like, man, woo music always sound good, woo. It's just like a lot of little things you nigga gotta take accountability for, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to this music. This shit a real business, like, it's actual work, you know what I'm saying? That's what consistency about too, is work. And I realize why a lot of artists don't really not consistent like that, because it really take work to really sit down there and actually write a song, write a hook, and write some verses and shit. That shit is work, you know what I'm saying? Especially to make it good too. There's a lot of artists out there not trying to work like that. They trying to make a quick song here and there, and then hopefully that blow up. But they not trying to just go in the studio and knock out song after song. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's really gonna take, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, 2016, everybody putting out music. Everybody got laptops and little software. Putting out your music is putting out new music is another form, another way to stay relevant, you know what I'm saying? It's another way to pop up in somebody's notifications, you know what I'm saying? They see, so it's like on YouTube, you upload to YouTube and they see like, Woo just uploaded a new Woo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like uploading new shit is a way to build your fan base and stay relevant, you know what I'm saying? Once people see you active and like, okay, this nigga active, I'm gonna be following that nigga, see what he up to. People be checking up on you and they know you working, you know what I'm saying? That all play a part in, you know what I'm saying, being consistent and building your fan base and shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's, you know what I'm saying, just little tips right now, but we're gonna be coming with a lot more soon. Y'all just stay tuned, man. And Antbeatz.com, I'm out.